My next upload is with regard to professional theft that I've also experienced in this matter. Now, as I've mentioned, I'm a graduate of Language and Cultural Studies from the University of Limerick, and I have a postgraduate qualification from Hibernia College. Now, on the national framework, I'm a level 9, and in Tralee, County Kerry, there have been individuals that have disrespected the role of education and the role of professional standards in Tralee, simply due to their very dangerous offences against me since 2006. So they've been not actually of the calibre of professionalism that would be anticipated in circumstances such as these. They've demonstrated poor ethics, poor behaviours, poor codes of conduct. And I'm really concerned about this matter also when there is professional theft of a person's qualifications and a person's professional role in society. Now, it's common knowledge that this entire charade commenced when individuals thought it a possibility to harmonise with my role, function, and my responsibilities and duties as a farm holder and as a mother, etc., etc. I'm qualified in education and I'm qualified in advocacy. So the issue of individuals that have gone to awful extent to cause disrespect to female professional practices, professional roles, etc. It's a really sad sign of the times for women and children's rights. So I'm really curious about the individuals that have been accommodated that have proven to be quite talentless in their own personal lives to have to impose so detrimentally into mine. It's really serious what I've actually encountered, that this charade is simply due to individuals suffering from the mental illness of imposter syndrome. That's highlighting an incompetency, and it's highlighting a person's inability to be fulfilled in their own functions. So the issue of my profession being disrespected is also a matter, and those not qualified and that have actually disrespected their own professions with their poor behaviours, poor conduct, etc. All of these failings that have been highlighted throughout the charade, I'm really concerned for the future now of those individuals that have been so insulting to their own field of work and the role of women in society and their professional obligations. My professional obligations have been fulfilled successfully. I have a clean track record, and I've helped in the classroom. In many ways, the teacher is the manager of the room, the teacher is the delegator, the teacher is the assessor, the teacher is the facilitator of learning, the teacher is a huge role. And there's ignorant people in this community that think they've no problem slandering other people's names and disrespecting other people's professions. So I'm really concerned about this matter being ignored by any respectable, self-dignified, honourable politicians or practitioners or such. These people are liable, and any teacher of the Department of Education being disrespected on account of people having a loose mouth and a dirty tongue and saying what they want, it's highly dangerous. So does the Department of Education have a defence for its teachers, I'm wondering, that are being stalked and harassed in society by culprits of irresponsible behaviour? So the work that I'm doing, or that I've done, there isn't anyone else that can do my job. There's no other mother to my son. I'm the only mother that gave birth to my child. So these people that are suffering from an issue of imposter syndrome and many other issues, I'm wondering what the women of Dáil Éireann feel about this. It's not very sensible to be disrespecting women's rights, etc. And those that I've heard having said silly things, not fit for purpose, or trying to use mental health issues as a tool to disrespect a person's profession and capability, that's just poor behaviour. It's really sad that people have stooped so low and actually highlighted their own incompetencies. So this is what's going on, and that's under the premise of hate crime. So these people are showing me exactly how poor they are in their behaviours, and I'm really concerned about the example they're setting young people. So this upload is for the interests of the Honourable Government of Ireland and the ladies of the Honourable Government of Ireland. How do you feel that my role as a teacher in society is being disrespected because of people of land grabbing. Are there mothers out there that are facilitating and assisting this kind of a situation of the role of the mother being disrespected? I'm really curious. So this issue of people disrespecting my profession, it's quite dangerous. As I've said, there's no one else that can do my job. And those people taking credit for work that I've successfully achieved, it's really pathetic. It's really highlighting people's incompetencies. So I really hope they grasp that aspect of this situation as well. And there's no one-upmanship with the dirt that has gone on in this town. It's been absolutely foul play. So anyone that knows the rules of the game and how to play, I hope they know that they've lost already since 2017, 2018, when, treason was first addressed by that big, huge spiritual cleansing effort that I encountered and endeavoured in single-handedly. I hope they know that they're playing on a foul card. So I hope the guards and the government are respectful of the role of the teacher and the mother and the married wife in Ireland in a democracy in 2021. And I would advise and suggest all teachers to be very careful in their roles and positions with the experience that I'm having as an example of what's happened. People that are basing their malicious efforts on their offences since 2003 and not addressing these problems that they've caused are showing the world how incompetent and unprofessional they are. So I hope there isn't anyone dignified with respect for themselves and for the rights of the mother. I hope there wouldn't be any people accommodating this kind of filth. There's going to be a fallout again, and there already has been a fallout because of these people. So I hope everyone is really understanding the cycle of this situation, and I'd appreciate the guards and the government addressing the problems I'm being subjected to simply due to land grabbing. It's disgusting.